In an effort to keep his music career relevant, 6IX9INE's has thrown away his entire life. In 2025, destroyed all of his sources of income. In 2021, he made fun of King Vaughn's death, prompting 600 Breezy to warn him that there will be consequences.
I was the Department of Corrections. When they say violation, February 22nd, 21, what did they do that? They say out 6IX9. You did me? You see they try how much time they try to do me, right? You gonna go to jail, I just go to jail for this. Come on, bro, this real. Like, I can't make this.
600 Breezy later revealed that he was sitting in county jail after 6IX9INE snitch on him report stated that Breezy had posted a video threatening to go off on the rapper while displaying a firearm with an extended magazine on social media. However, he wasn't the only rapper arrested due to 6IX9INE Corporation 42 Doug faces a similar fate for the same.
The back and forth between 42 Doug and Tekashi 6IX9 caused the feds to escalate their pursuit of 42 Doug. I would actually say absolutely. Let me explain this to you. March 12th, he went to court the federal prison. It wasn't until April 29th that the feds actually went out and started looking for him. What happened on April 25th and April 27th? What happened on April 25th and April 27th? Doug and Tekashi 6IX9 internet exchange outside the box.
42 Doug had previously called out 6IX9INE, urging him to confront real gang members instead of dissing Lil Durk's lookalike, Lil Pero, but after snitching on multiple rappers, including his entire 9TR Street team, this marked a final downfall of 6IX9INE's music career. Now in 2025, his reality has taken a turn for the worse. This week, fans spotted the same luxury vehicles he flaunted on Instagram being towed away while his $25 million mansion was raided by the feds.
Hey, 6IX9, boy, come get some shit, boy. I got you. Hold on. Boy, I got you, boy. Priority Corn, baby, the biggest in the city. This is the merch right here. Priority Corn, the biggest in the city. That's flag, man. Damn, 6IX9.
Recent IRS statement revealed that 6,699 owes over $22 for million of stock contracts of 2017 when he signed his breakthrough record deal for $7.5 million. At that time, fans hailed him as undefeated with every release becoming an instant hit. However, after testifying in the 9 Trey case, his career took a massive nosedive before being temporarily revived by his hit. Sona, but this was a moment the Fed began closely monitoring him. They noticed a New York rapper flaunting massive amounts of cash on social media, while even his record label reported in the tax filings that they had paid Tekashi 6,699 over $7 million.
I don't get my old jewelry back to get new jewelry. This is a $500,000. With the diamonds in your teeth. And nobody got this watch. Well, I think like 2 people got it, but if you don't got this watch, you can't beat. Me and you are not in the same bracket at all. If you don't got this watch right here, this watch, over $500,000, why? We can't beat. I broke the YouTube. I'm at 5 million views in 1 hour. Y'all can't even get 100,000 views. Listen. We can't beat. There's no beat. I'm the king. Y'all know this.
As the IIS watched 6,699 Ryan's millions, while failing to report his income, they saw him flaunting his wealth with new diamond chains, luxury watches, and expensive cars right in front of his followers. But that flexing has aged terribly, as those very chains and watches are now for auction. It was announced today that the IRS will auction off most of Tekashi 6IX9INE's jewelry and music plots in designer bags in March. The official IRS auction page lists some of his most iconic pieces, including the Diamond Brewster Shock chain for $63, $3,000, and the Water Park chain for $36,000. However, things get even worse further down on the list. SX9 music locks are being sold starting at just $1,000. A shocking reminder of just how deep in debt he truly is.
Craziest moves. 6IX's most valuable possessions are for auction. from the IRS. We were talking about some of his most iconic chains, even his famous grills. We're going for $1,900. We have the Jigsaw chain and the Spear Shark chain. Those ones price. We even have some of his bags, all his plaques. Call me crazy, but some of these prices aren't even that bad. 10 carat white gold grills for $1,200, estimated worth $3,000 to $5,000. You're about that.
6IX9INE's finally took to Instagram to respond to the situation. He wrote, "1 year ago, I was stuck in the Dominican Republic for 8 months. The feds raided my entire house. I didn't report my income for 4 years. To them, it looked like I was running and hiding, but the reality was I couldn't leave and re-enter the United States." The second video was security footage from a bank vault showing him with over $1 million in cash stacked across multiple levels inside a secure safe. The infamous video of 6IX9INE followed shortly after he moved to the Dominican Republic. In it, he showed off his new house and had a fleet of luxury supercars delivered to his door. At one point, he was seen walking out of his garage with about $500,000 in cash and casually throwing it to the ground.
Listen, you know I don't address nothing. You never gonna address nothing. Y'all believe what y'all want to believe. Take it right there. We got one house right here, 2 houses right here, 3 houses right here, 4 houses right here, 5 houses right here, maybe 2 houses right here.
Many rappers seem to forget that social media leaves a permanent digital footprint, especially when you're as big as 6IX9INE. The IIS had no trouble tracking his earnings, just like Lil Dick immediately caught the attention of investigators after dropping lyrics that said, "Look on the news and see your son screaming no, no," referencing Quando Rondo's reaction when his best friend was tragically killed. Record labels that pay millions of dollars also submit tax filings clearly documenting exactly who received those payments.
This man, a passenger in that car, frantic at the sight.
6IX9INE knew his downfall was coming, which is why he disappeared for 3 years trying to avoid the embarrassment. In 2021, he sued Ed for $1 million in a civil law lawsuit tied to a 2018 robbery where he and members of 9 Trades targeted CWS and Kevin Dewey in New York City while his crew carried out the armed robbery. 6IX9INE sat in a nearby SUV filming the crime. Ironically, fans even recorded him recording the incident in real time. When the lawsuit hit, he and his lawyers appeared in court, declaring he would be completely broke. Court documents revealed that his income supported not only himself but also his 2 children, their mother, his own mother, and his brother.